The committee on parole is reconvening at 1:16 p.m. We're waiting on some participants. We're sorry for the delay. Would you please introduce yourself?
My name is Zebullun A.
And pronounce your first name again?
Zebullun A. Grant.
Okay. Zebullun, what is your DOC number?
619007, sir.
Thank you. My name is Alvin Roche. To my left is Mr. Anthony Marabella, and to my right is Mrs. Pearl Watts. We will compose your panel this afternoon. Let me explain the process to you. I will read some information into the record. Once that information is in the record, we'll conduct a parole interview with you. At the appropriate time, we'll give Warden Falgood a chance to make remarks, observations, or comments. And then we have in support your sister-in-law, Ms. Cheryl Grant, who would like to speak. Probably mispronounce your brother's name. Your brother is with Cheryl, and pronounce your brother's first name.
Rizal Grant.
Rizal. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rizal Grant, and he would like to speak. And we have another brother, Mr. Dyke Grant, and he would not like to speak. Then we have the Assistant District Attorney in Jefferson Parish, Mr. Randall Meyer, who would like to make a statement. And the victim is not going to speak, but the victim is Kimberly Diaz, and she would not like to speak. After everyone gets a chance to make this statement, we'll give you a chance to make a brief statement on why you think we should vote to release you, and then we will vote. You understand the process?
Yes, sir, I do.
Mr. Grant's DOC number is 619-007. He's currently 35 years old, and he is a second felony offender. His offense is indecent behavior with a juvenile. He was sentenced on June 13, 2019, about 2.5 years ago, and he received a 10-year sentence, and that was in Jefferson Parish. His parole date is April 7th, 2023. He is not eligible for good time. His full term date is April 7th, 2028. Is all this information correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. I see you have an active detainer with the immigration authority. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your case has been assigned to Mrs. Pearl Wise. Would you please answer Mrs. Wise's question?
Yes,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir. How's it going?
How you doing, man?
Going good. How's it going for you?
Good, man. Thank the Lord.
That's good. How long you been in the US?
Since 2010, man.
2010, okay. And how long you been married, your wife?
Well, we've been single. We divorced, never got married, man.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because how long y'all been in a relationship then?
We was almost 4 years, man.
4 years, 4 years in a relationship. Okay. And call out for the record how long you've served on this 10-year sentence.
Right now, 5 years, man.
5 years of the 10 years. You've been in jail since 2015?
No, man, since 2018.
2018.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, okay. So you burned it out when, okay, all right. What have you been doing, these 5 years? What you been?
Uh, they've been moving me around facility, and I just had an injury in 2020. I was surgery in my spine, so I didn't been doing too much because I've been in a wheelchair going back and forth. And right now my spine is very bad, and I get whatever I could get from my student that I'm trying to get.
Sorry to hear that. I saw that. I was gonna ask you about the hospital stays in November of 2020. That's what it was?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
What happened?
I had 2 bowling discs. That it was very bad. I was 21 days in a bed. I can't even move my legs. And then they bring me in emergency to the hospital. So they have to cut inside there and ship some of my bones from my spine, take all the swollen that was there, never make me to walk. And I was almost a year and a half in a wheelchair trying to get back to walking my feet again. So it's been hard for me right now. It's not being too good.
All right, bro. I'm sure that you're doing all you can with your physical therapy and all that.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
So tell us what kind of programs have you had since you've been down?
The only ones that I've been getting is the 100 hours I got, substance abuse and anger management. I got twice. I got one in River Bend and one here, man. Because the other ones are being backlog.
Yes, I see you. You're on backlog for sex offender treatment, for substance abuse treatment. And you haven't had victim awareness. Is that right?
Yes, man, I didn't have it yet. I can't get.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Are you in? Have you asked to take victim awareness?
Not yet, man. I didn't got the chance yet because the pandemic been hitting, so it's been closing down everything. So it's been difficult for us.
Okay, all right. I do want to stay on the record. You do have a good institutional record. You haven't had any write-ups in this time. Is that correct?
No, man. No, man.
Let's talk a little bit about, and also you have a poor supervision history. When you were on supervision, you got revoked, you absconded, didn't report. What was going on?
In my probation?
Yes.
Yes. I did right. The only thing when I came right now, that's when they revoked my probation, but I was doing right just right now. I completed what was in Jefferson Parish, but it was on my fault because I didn't pay attention to what I was doing, man.
Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to find out. What was the reason behind that? You didn't report and you was missing appointments with your officer.
Yes, I was really bad in drug and alcohol, and that was leading to a lot of things that I didn't even fall back to report to my probation officer.
You scared she was gonna drug test you, or he was gonna drug test you?
Yes, man, he was always drug test me.
And what now?
He's doing drug test me.
Okay. What was your drug of choice?
My drug was alcohol, cocaine, and crack.
Okay. Have you ever had, so you're on the backlog for substance abuse, so that's good that you know. Let's talk a little bit about your offense. What was going on in your life to cause you to do that? Tell me about your crime. What did you do?
Oh, my crime was I was an influence of alcohol and drug. And I went inside the bedroom of my stepdaughter that was sleeping with my baby mama. And when it touched her chest in a private part, and they called the police and they put me in jail. And I've been sent to jail.
Did it happen one time or did it happen a series of times?
I just did
years.
One time, man. That was it.
Okay. That doesn't match what the record said. The record says it was from she was age 8 to age 11.
She was 12, I remember, man. When I committed
Okay.
the crime. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if you're successful today, I guess you're gonna be going to the detainer. I think in your plans, you talked about this living in Mexico and staying with your family. Is that what you plan to do?
Yes, ma'am.
That you're not gonna come back to the United States?
And I will come back to the United States, man. I promise you.
You have 2 children here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the ages of your children?
One is 18 years old and the other is 8 years old.
Okay, so how you gonna work that out?
Supported the way that my family helped me. They're gonna give me support to help.
And your medical prognosis, what would you say? What is it? What they're telling you right now? Would you be able to walk again or do?
I have to have another surgery right now. They're gonna put a plate in my spine because my disc be slipping. I can't lift 10 pounds. The only work I could do is cook, a lot of cooking. And the disc, I gotta put some bolts in my disc because it's not right. The injuries came out really bad, my surgery.
Okay, all right, well, you are in some kind of club called the HACC Shack. What is that? What is that?
Hispanic American Concession Club.
Oh, okay then. Okay, then you're also in the Hispanic American another club too. What kind of things do y'all do?
We do taco salad, burritos, enchiladas, quesadillas. We do fountain drinks. We do greet.
I sell those on visitation. That's what y'all.
Yes, ma'am. We send a visitation and down the walk, man.
And what do y'all do with your funds?
We help for the community Hispanic that they don't got no help from the government because they're all from another country. So we support them and we support sometimes the people that don't got no research from the family from here. So in the end of the year or middle of the year, we always bring some package to the people that don't got nothing.
Oh, good. That's good. That's good to hear. Good. All right, Warden, thank you for answering my questions. Oh, and I do want to state for the record, there is some law enforcement opposition, and you're going to be hearing from some of that as well. Warden, what can you tell us about Mr. Grant?
We haven't had him with us long. He came to us post-surgery. Looks like he was at LaSalle Correctional in LaSalle Parish. And because of us being a level of care 1 as far as medical, we were able to take care of his medical needs. So that's how he ended up with us since he's been here January of 21, they moved him into Ash 1 dormitory, which is an assisted living dormitory. And then subsequently back in June of 22, went back out to the hospital for the surgery and then came back to us, looks like a couple weeks later. And Ash, looking to see, went back to Ash 1 for a while and then went to Wolf, which is also another dormitory. So I really don't have a extensive, a good history on him. The name is not familiar. That in itself might be a good thing, has no write-ups. But again, short time here.
Thank you, Warden. I appreciate you. That's all I had, Jim.
Thank you, Ms. Wise. Mr. Marabella? Right now, we want to hear from your sister-in-law, Ms. Cheryl Grant. Would you please open your mic, introduce yourself, and give us your relationship to the offender?
Hi, my name is Cheryl Grant. I'm Zebullun's sister-in-law for more than 20 years. I'm married to his brother that's sitting right here, Rizal Grant, for more than 20 years. Zebullun is very unique. I learned a lot off of Zebullun, but I didn't know that he was suffering or had any bad habits because he didn't display anything to me. You understand? He taught me how to paint and what paintbrushes to use. because I was trying to paint my house and I didn't want to pay nobody. He taught me how to lay towel. I have a son that's about to be 16 years old, which is his nephew. He helped me with his nephew. Anytime I needed it, he taught us a whole lot of stuff. He taught me how to speak Spanish very fluent, which I can speak Spanish very fluent. But for us, the history and everything that I Googled and I saw it, I just couldn't believe that he did all those things. When I talked to him, he told me, and I said, you just need classes and help, and you got to make sure you don't put yourself in that position so you don't harm anybody else, you understand? Because other people have feelings, you know, and there are children out here, and you're a child yourself. You're an adult, but you're still a child. You're still learning every day that you're alive. You're learning. And I always told him, you know, stay out of trouble. And he would always listen to me, you know. He used to stay with me for some time, you know. But you know, he grown, you know, when you get involved with a woman, you got to move out. You can't be in my house like that. So he knew he had to move out. Once he met his baby mama, he knew he had to get himself straight. And that's the way I am. And if y'all was to let him out and he'd come over here in these woods where I live over here and fish, and if he could do something, if he can't, we'll help him either way, because I know he got a back problem. So I wouldn't work him hard, you know, but I'll give him something he can do with the limitation that he have, you know, because I know it's going to take some time, some process. And then with his drug problem, you know, it's up to him to want to get right here in his mind, because that's very important. If you don't change your mind, the rest of your body is garbage. You got to change your mindset. That's anything we do in this day. So he got to want to do the work. Whether he stays in or y'all let him out, Lord willing, you know, either way it go, he still got to do the work, you know. You got to do the work, and that's all I have to say on that. And I thank y'all for being here.
Thank you, Ms. Cheryl.
Thank y'all.
Mr. Rizal Grant, would you like to say something?
He said, you want to say something?
No, I don't have to say nothing.
Okay.
You don't want to say nothing for you?
No, that's it.
Oh, well,
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And we have another brother, Dyke Grant, and he doesn't wish to speak either. Let's hear from the Assistant District Attorney in Jefferson Parish, Mr. Randall Meyer.
Good afternoon, Randy Meyer, Assistant DA in Jefferson Parish. Are either of the victims appearing?
Yes, sir.
We have a victim, Ms. Kimberly Diaz, but my note says she doesn't want to speak, Mr. Meyer.
Okay. I spoke with both this morning, and they are opposed to his request for parole. As we are, I'm strongly opposed to his request. The assessment in the record and the documents indicate that he needs sex offender treatment. He's on the wait list for that. He hadn't had sex offender treatment yet. He clearly needs that. And it doesn't appear that he's been honest with his board regarding his crime. I understood him to say it happened once when his daughter was 11 or 12. That's not a big deal, but the record indicates that it happened numerous times from the time she was 8 until she was 11. A big concern I have also is he said he came to the United States in 2010. His first arrest was in 2010 for institutional vandalism and simple escape. He had another institutional vandalism in that same year, and then these other crimes all followed. I don't know if he's here legally or you know how he got here, but he does have a immigration detainer on him. But I think he needs to remain in jail and serve some additional time before he is released to that detainer. He also needs substance abuse, 12 steps, vocational skills, victim awareness. He has a poor supervision record. And again, very strong victim opposition. So we're opposed and request that he be denied. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Zebullun, would you like to give us a closing statement?
Say that again. I'm sorry, sir.
Would you like to give us a closing statement?
Yes, sir. I just want to say thank y'all for giving me the opportunity to be here. And I want to say apologize to my baby mama for all the suffering that commit her, Diamantina Diaz. And to Kimberly Guillen, I really apologize what I did to you. And to my son, Asher, I love him, I'm sorry too.
Is the panel ready to vote?
Yes, I'm ready.
Ms. Wise,
Grant, my vote is to deny today, as we've already talked about, the lack of programs, you know, a lot of programs before, because we're concerned about this not happening again. Mainly the substance abuse program as well as the sex offender treatment program and the victim awareness. And again, the poor supervision history, insufficient time served, and the age of the victim and the nature of the offense, very concerning. That's my vote.
thank you, Ms. Wise. Mr. Marabella,
For the same reasons as Ms. Wise, my vote would be likewise the same.
Mr. Grant, for the same reasons, my vote is to deny your request. We have 3 votes to deny your request. Your request is denied. You have a good day.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.